Hey there, it is Tabitha Caro, and in this tutorial, I'm going to share with you how to customize and prepare your own smart class website. So I'll share with you just what that looks like if you're not sure. It is just a Google Slides doc that kind of performs like its own website, but the beauty of it is you have no complicated website stuff to deal with. All you have to do is edit the Google Slides doc, and your changes will update automatically in this document. But parents and students will see it just like this, just as basically a website. And the reason it's portrait and not widescreen is because this is really for use on the phone where your parents and students are most likely going to be, so you know that in just seconds they can check things and know what's happening in your classroom without writing the email or calling, all that good stuff. So let's go and get started. If you purchased one, I do have the link in the description of this video with a discount. And what you'll want to do is open up the document. We're going to do the boho rainbow theme, and you'll want to go down to the downloads page right here. So you have several resources to help you, but the main one is the class website template. So we'll go ahead and open that. You'll want to be signed in to your Google Drive account. We will make a copy of the document and get busy editing. So you'll see a lot of stuff going on. This stuff on the side will not be seen by anybody because your doc will be in presentation mode. They'll only see what's on this canvas right here. Each of these icons is already linked up for you to a specific page in this document. And so I have set it up, although it is all actually really customizable. If you are comfortable with Google Slides, you could do whatever you want. You could add more buttons, less buttons. But I've set this one up where you have 10 buttons that go to 10 different slides of your choosing. Although I have already just put some random ones up here, you can totally change them out by just clicking on the icon and text group that I have already, putting it over here on this icon mat, and then switching out whatever it is you may want instead for that page. So, for example, I'll put our class, and you can change the title of that. So if you are foreign language, or you simply have a different way that you call things that I have put here, you can just edit that however you would like. Of course, you can change the fonts to be whatever font you want right here. You can change the coloring of everything. So, for example, I have grouped all of the buttons, this dark teal color. I've grouped them all together already so that you can change the color in one click. So if it once you've selected it, as you can tell, it's selected because the whole group is showing up as one object. Then you go over here to fill color. I do have already the matching boho rainbow colors, but you could always pick a custom color or use the eyedropper. But let's say you want to change it to this purple type color. It's just one click and it's done. All the clip art can be moved around and changed however works for you. And most of these themes come with their own clip art set. So let me show you right here. With just a click right here, you can download the matching clip art. And so you could insert the clip art the way that you want just by going to insert image right here and upload from computer, or you could just drag it in. So you could add in the clip art the way that you want, and also use that clip art for other resources that will match your website theme. So I'll just go through and show you a couple of the slides. So this would be your newsletter slide. And so if you want that one, you just need to make sure that newsletter is selected. And the way that you would know that is just by looking at this icon right here and seeing that it is the same icon. That's how you would know. If you want to check what page is linked up to a specific icon group, you would actually have to either put it in presentation mode and click on it, or you would need to ungroup this group and then you could tell. So to do that, you will just click on the icon group, then right click, ungroup. Now, when I click on an individual text or an individual icon, I can see that it is linked to slide 2, which is the newsletter. I can edit that link. If I wanted it to go to a different slide, all I have to do is put in the page number of that slide and then select it. But the reason that I have it grouped is just so that if you want to quickly move around icon groups onto your canvas here, you don't have to do each individual item. I have it grouped together, but just ungroup it if you need to check links or edit and customize, put a different link. So here you have homework. So you can let parents and students know what homework is every day, classroom policies, contact your teacher. Here you have meet your teacher, and you can add in your own picture by going to insert image. I also have a tutorial here on how you can add in images and videos into your Smart Class website. If you have important websites, then you would just want to use this page and just click on the link right here, add in your website, change the name to match the website name, and these will be all clickable for parents and students to get to. Subjects, daily schedule, student of the week. I like to use this. I actually would take picture of the student of the week every week on my phone and use the Google Slides app, which I also have a tutorial on the Google Slides app. I would just insert their picture right here, easy peasy, right from my phone into my Smart Class website. So then you have the individual subjects, which you could make these subjects be whatever you want, not just what I've put. You can really make this work for any informational purposes. I've had people use it for um, a birthday party information, any type of group that needs to know things, you can make this work for them. It does not have to be for a general ed classroom. And then you have some blank templates that you could make be whatever you want. And the icon groups for the blank templates are right here. So you just need to make sure that whatever pages you want inside your Smart Class website, that they are on one of these buttons on page 1. So hopefully I've shared everything that you need as far as customizing. Now we definitely need to talk about how to set this up. So we talked about these things. So you want to create a share link that only shows your parents and students what you want them to see, not all the extra stuff in the sidebar, and you don't want a toolbar either showing up. So it's just 2 steps to get that share link. You got to change the privacy settings and you got to change the URL just a little bit. So I'll share with you what that looks like, and definitely change the name to whatever you want. So I usually would just do my teacher name. All right. So you will want to, step 1, go to share, because it's private right now. Nobody can see it if it's private. Go to restricted, change it to anyone with the link, viewer. If you do not get this option and you're using a school email, they may have restrictions set up that don't allow you to do that with your school email. So you may need to do this on a personal Gmail account, because you have to have this set up as anyone with the link, viewer, and not editor, because then students could get into the doc and make edits, which you don't want. Click done. Step 2 is go up to the URL right here, where it says edit and beyond, we're going to delete and replace this with this text, preview question mark RM equals minimal. So you'll go right here, go preview question mark RM equals minimal. And then you can just press enter, or I'm going to copy and actually put it in a new window, and there you go. We now have our doc in presentation mode without a toolbar. If you see a toolbar, that is my recording toolbar, not for your doc. So now when I click around, we are good to go. All right, so this is your special share link, but it's not a user-friendly one. It's got lots and lots of letters. This is not something you could word of mouth share and have somebody remember. You could obviously share it online and people just click on it. But I definitely recommend that you would make a user-friendly URL that you can just say to parents in the moment and all that good stuff. And it's just easier for parents if for some reason they need to type it out to get to it. So tinyurl or bit.ly.com are two recommendations. I do have a more detailed video on that, but I'll go ahead and we'll just show you really quick at tinyurl.com. All you'd have to do is paste in your long URL, and here you would enter an alias or the shorthand version that you want for your website. So I usually would do like name and year, and then we will shorten it. If it doesn't allow you to, that means you're using one that somebody's already chosen. You have to pick a unique one that nobody in the world has yet picked. And so now my user-friendly URL is tinyurl.com/senorcaro25. I can copy it. I can download it as a QR code and add that to my business card, which I highly recommend using your business card right here. Making copies of this, whether just with cardstock and you cut it out, or using a print service, Vistaprint or Canva, to share these with parents on open house. So I would just replace that right here, of course, change the name, all this good information. If you wanted to also do a QR code, because most people now can scan a QR code with their phone camera, then right here at tinyurl, you would just click on QR code, PNG. It's going to automatically download. Then I can just go right here, pull in that QR code, and there you go. And I could put a little label, scan with your phone camera to quickly get to our website or something like that. So super easy. And then this is something that would be great to hand out at open house. You also have a parent handout. Definitely recommend printing those if you do folders, or if you have older kids, just make sure that they get this. Anything in red you need to replace, but everything else is pretty much good to go. You wouldn't even have to update it. It also shows how parents can bookmark it on their computer or on their phone. I'd recommend, if specific parents are having trouble with staying up to date and you have a conference, I've even showed them how to bookmark the class website on their phone and desktop so that they can, and I have a tutorial here as well on how you add it as an icon on your iPhone, and you can also do it on Android, but I have a specific tutorial for iPhone users so that you as well can get to it, but parents especially. The more you get parents on board, the less emails, I promise you, you will be writing. So you definitely want to bookmark and star your Smart Class website in edit mode. That's why I left it open right here in edit mode. So I would just recommend, let me duplicate this right now. And so you can get this star on a Chrome tab, will allow you to bookmark it, add it to your bookmarks bar. So when it's that time of the week and you need to edit, you're not even having to go to your Drive account and find it. All you do is click on that bookmark and you edit and you're good to go. You can also star it so that when you're in your Drive account, it'll show up on the left hand in your starred documents. But I just bookmark. I don't even have to worry about Drive when I need to edit my class website. Definitely recommend using the Google Slides app. If you're somebody who likes to use your phone, you can actually update it weekly on your phone whenever you're in a place where you've got nothing to do and you need to update your website. You could do it through the app. It's not as user friendly as desktop, but I highly recommend it. And I have a video tutorial on how to do that right here as well. Get parents on board. We talked about this with open house handout and that business card. That's really going to be key to the success of your smart class website. And you definitely want to use a weekly texting or email platform to message them the link, the specific link to your smart class website every week or whenever you update it, and let parents know when I've made updates, I will send you that link. That's your ticket to know, okay, now I need to go in and see what's happening this week. So I used Remind, but Class Dojo, Bloom, Seesaw, Class Tag, you have lots of options these days for this. I do have a tutorial on Remind and how I scheduled out my weekly reminders every Monday after I updated the Smart Class website. So check that out if you're needing something. Most schools now tell you what to use, but if you need something, definitely recommend the Remind app. Don't forget you have a bonus Google Form parent survey. This is a great way to gather data on your students and on your parents at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and click here. And you should have that in your document. So right here, it's already set up for you in the theme that you chose. And so it's already got questions that may be good enough for you. But if you go ahead and customize the questions, it's just click in the question and answer areas. And that's all you have to do. And of course, if you want to delete a question that you don't like, then you just click on it and delete the trash with the trash can icon. You could also duplicate if you like a question. Anything with the red asterisk means that your parents are required to answer it. You may not want that on some of them, so you just need to click on the question and untoggle required, and you will no longer see a red asterisk. That's how you know that that question can be skipped and doesn't have to be answered. Then you'll be able to see your responses. You can click here to create a new spreadsheet and you can check those responses. And if you want an email notification every time a parent answers, I have a tutorial here on some awesome Google Slides add-ons that will give you an email, send you an email every time a parent answers. So you're not having to go in constantly to the form or to sheets to check and see who answered. You'll get an email, and that way you can check off right then when you get that email, okay, this parent did the parent form, and now I can check their information. All right, I hope this was helpful. If you would like to have your own smart class website, you did not get one, just go to bit.ly/SCW ALLFG and check the description for a discount. Thanks so much for watching. Any questions you may have, please let me know. I'd love to answer in the comments and help you out because this can be such a game changer for you with keeping parents informed. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.